so that's some of the things. I was listening to a sermon today about that and how important it is to protect your head and protect what you believe about yourself. Because the moment you believe the things that aren't true, the enemy's got you right where he wants you.
You muted yourself.
Yeah. I know. I was done talking.
Oh, you're good. You just stopped in the middle of your sentence.
Yeah.
Can I piggyback what he just said?
Yeah, no. Please, Elian.
No. Yes, go ahead.
Elian, please. Let that man cook.
Let that man cook. We eating out here, Josh. So also with that attack, when the enemy's attacking you, if you feel like you're being attacked in a certain area, take a moment and think about it. Because that's where you feel like you're being attacked. That's not where you're being attacked at. It is always a distraction when he's attacked. Well, where you feel like it's being attacked. Like you said, attacking your hope, it's really to get to your faith. So if somebody just left you or whatever, or if you just lost some money or be mindful of what's going on. Like really take that moment to think about that. Okay, like you're blocking my blessings, or you think you're blocking my blessings, or you think you're doing this to me. That can't be it. Because again, if you just attack everything that you think he's really trying to get at, it'd be too easy to stop him. You know what I mean? We got to remember who we're actually dealing with here. You know, he knows us a lot like God knows us, just not as good as God knows us, but he knows us a lot better than we know ourselves. Because again, he can see us at all times. You know, yeah, just be really, really, really mindful of that. I think that was all I was going with that.
Definitely facts, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
I just said it's like the government. They just try to distract you, and then they do other things behind it. They don't tell you.
And all and
piggyback. Like the government is run by the enemy. Anyway, go ahead, Mom.
More piggybacking. No, no, because like
I'm just kidding.
Psalm 27. I was reading this just a little bit ago, and some of the verses that I picked out. One of them was. Part of it was, though war break out against me, even then will I be confident. So not war, literally, right? But our war of sick. It could be literally, but anyway, with anything or any controversy like that, we be confident in who we are and who we are in Christ for sure. That I'm confident in who I am and what God has for me, what God's doing for me. And that can be in the same way with the business too, right? Even though stuff happens, I'm confident in what this business is and what Primerica can do for me, for everybody else too that I talk to. So, but specifically, I was thinking that. And then another thing was seek his face. That's one of those one of those verses. Seek his face. Like just continue to seek him and dwell in him and abide in him. So that's all I got right now.
Nice. I was listening to Proverbs on my walk. Look at Elian doing little front squats over there. Great job, Elian. You're in such good shape. I'm so proud of you. Anyway, it is good form. Everybody type Elian in the Zoom chat real quick. I'm sorry, I can't take myself seriously. But anyway, I was listening to Proverbs 10 this morning on my walk, and it said, idle hands make one poor, but diligent hands bring riches. And like almost, I would not almost, actually nowhere in the Bible. Will you shut the door, please? Pray up. Shut the door. Sorry, my child is raised in a barn, apparently. I'm sorry, but the barn. But nowhere in the Bible does it talk about you just sitting there and getting all the things that you want without working, right? It's all, like literally always talks about being rewarded for your hard work and reaping what you sow. And a lot of times, especially in this business or in any business in general, a lot of people sow little to nothing and reap little to nothing and then blame the business or the company or the model or the mentor or their spouse or their kids. And the reality is, like, you put one seed in the ground, like you're not going to have a field to harvest from. The other thing is actually the Salt Network's like main verse Luke 10:2. I'm pulling it up so I don't lie to you all. This is obviously this is about like saving people and stuff and reaching them for the Lord. But it's I mean, there's so many correlations to the business, like it's a life in general, obviously, like that's why we still use Bible, and it's because it's the truth. But I'll read like a couple chapters around it. You are not watching that right here, right now. Hang on 1 second, guys. Sorry, she decided to turn a YouTube on directly next to my laptop. Okay, sorry, Disney, whatever it is. So
Quiet.
okay, enough. Luke 10:2 or 10:1. It says, after this, the Lord appointed 72 others, and he sent them ahead of him in pairs to every town and place where he himself was about to go. And he told them, the harvest is abundant, but the workers are few. Therefore, pray to the Lord of the harvest to send out workers into his harvest. Now go, I'm sending you like lambs among wolves. Don't carry money bags, traveling bags, sandals. Don't greet anyone along the road. Whoever's house you enter first, peace to his household. If a person of peace is there, your peace will rest on him. But if not, it will return to you. Remain in the same house, eating and drinking what they offer. And it just keeps going on. But I just like that verse in relation to this business, because like there are so many people that need what we have to offer. I mean, it is what it is. Like people are broke, they don't have money, they need money, they need to make money, they need to save it, they need to understand it. And it says, go, I'm sending you out like lambs among wolves. Like sometimes it feels like you just kind of get chewed up and spit out, right? In any business. But like, honestly, in this business, it does sometimes. You go and you talk to somebody and you show them how you're going to save them a bunch of money. And then they just like crap on you. Yeah, it's term against whole life, right? Taylor said it's term against whole life age. I'm going to paraphrase this whole, I'm not going to plagiarize the Bible, Josh. That's a sin, but I'm going to rewrite this verse for Primerica. But for real, like you go out and you talk about it and you get torn apart, right? You just get like these agents will just say whatever they need to say about you to make the sale. But it also says, don't carry a money bag, traveling bags, or sandals. Don't greet anybody along the road. Whoever's house you enter, say peace to his house. And like I think about that, like with our people that we talk to in your life in general. Like so many of us, we go and we try to make friends. Just generally, we try to make friends and we try to spend so much time changing somebody who doesn't even care about your well-being. Does it make sense? Like, so anyway, I would really challenge you guys to just audit who are you giving your brain space to, right? I know that was not, I took a lot of the talking about the Bible study portion this morning. I'm sorry, but I just think it's such a good reminder to remember, like, dude, don't waste your time with people that aren't on the same frequency as you, that aren't moving in the same direction, because it gets exhausting. Kelly, we were talking about that a little bit yesterday, that you and Jake were talking about, like sometimes it's like, I don't even want to recruit people because I got to deal with idiots. Right? It is what it is. But if you don't deal with some of the idiots, you don't ever get the good people that are on the call right now, that are usually on the call, right? And guys, if anybody's dealt with a lot of idiots, I've recruited like 800 people in the last 2 years. Like, so I've dealt with my fair share of them. Okay. And so, but what happens is you get good people that stick and stay and build businesses over time. And it just happens. And most people, right? And I saw a couple eyeballs get like, oh my gosh, that many people, and there's only this many people here. Yes, because what happens is it takes time for you to get to where you want to go. You might not see all the people on this team right now that are making $100, $200, $300, $400,000 a year with big businesses, but I see it, right? I see you guys in that position, but it's going to take you time to step into that leadership role. Does that make sense? Like, you have to develop the skills. Josh, we talked about that this morning. Like, I believe you'll run a 100 by 100 base shop in the next 12 months. I really do. But we were talking about it this morning. I don't think right now you're ready for that. Like, I think if that happened, you would implode the base shop by accident, because your leadership got to get a little bit better, right? And so the pieces are there. Like, Elliot's $1 million earner when he decides to do it, right? Elliot, we've talked about this. Like, it's just, we got to get to work, but you have to be confident and comfortable in who you are first to be able to lead that and who God says you are and what God's laid out for your life. So I'm going to pray and then we're going to transition. I got a couple announcements and then we're going to talk about recruiting. So God, thank you for today. Thank you for these people on this call. Thank you for our team. I'm just super pumped with where we're going. I just pray that you continue to bless the people on this call, that you just bring the right people into their life. And the right people at the right times in their businesses, and you open doors that only you can open. And like we've been saying for the last 90 days, that at the end of this year, when people ask us like, man, how did your team grow so fast? That the only logical explanation is God did it, and that God was there and that God was a part of it. And I'm just so excited for that. And Lord, I just thank you for these people. Thank you for this team. In Jesus' name, amen. Freya is waving at y'all.
Amen.
Freya's
Hey, Freya.
Don't knock my
Amen.
Freya.
All right. So, all right, a couple of things. I need y'all to write this down, okay? I need y'all to write this down. These are dates. These are important dates that you need to remember, okay? So I need you guys to type remember in the Zoom chat so you don't forget, okay? So remember these dates. First off, March 25th. March 25th. That's in like 3 weeks. Just kidding. 2 weekends. 2 days or 2 weeks from tomorrow. 2 days from tomorrow is not the 25th. Don't come down to Tampa 2 days from tomorrow. You will be by yourself at the office. 2 weeks from tomorrow is Super Saturday, okay? I'm trying to find Hopper. There it is. I'm trying to find Hopper right now, and I'm going to do the hard part for you guys because I know some of you guys don't know how to search things yourself. So I'll find it for you. So if you go from Detroit to Tampa on Friday, let's see, 24th, and you fly back on Monday the 27th, that is going to cost you approximately, if this will load, I'll tell you, it says 225-ish. Okay, so there's obviously going to be some discrepancies. A lot of you guys are in Michigan. 218, okay, 218 for you to go from Detroit to Tampa. I will cover virtually everything else. Okay, you're gonna need to pay for some of your food while you're here. If enough of y'all come down, we'll get you. We'll figure out an Airbnb situation. I'll get a place for you to stay. You need to get here and pull together to rent a vehicle. Stop. And for the Super Saturday on March 25th. Okay, I'm asking you to invest $250-ish in you becoming a better leader, coach, trainer, somebody that can run this business. Okay. That Super Saturday event, I was talking to David yesterday to help, like I'm helping him plan it because Andy's coming in for that. It is going to be something that if you come, you will learn how to build a big base shop. Okay. That is the goal. Our goal is that by the end of the year, we're doing 200 by 200. That's my goal. That is my legitimate, actual, real goal. And that by the end of May, we hit 100 by 100. That's where we're going to be. And we're never going to look back from that. Like we're going to run 100 by 100 until the job's done, Ellie, and until we're at $3-4 million earner. That's what we're just going to run. It's going to happen. So we're laying that foundation right now. This training on the 25th, I'm telling you, sell your Xbox. I don't care. Like sell some crap in your garage, make your $200 and get here. Okay. Period. Make it happen. You guys come down. I'll find an Airbnb. Like I said, a couple bedrooms, a couple air mattresses. Y'all can stay there. And then you guys figure out like food situation. Maybe we'll do something for food too. Depending on how, honestly, this is fully dependent on how much premium y'all do, on how much I pay for. Okay. I'm just being honest with you. I don't have a money tree in my backyard. I have an orange tree that's not yet producing oranges. So I can't even give you oranges. I have to pay for things with actual cash. So if we're running appointments, we're closing business. If we have, if we're 20 by 20, 30 by 30, a couple weeks from now, yeah, I can help you out with some of that stuff. But you guys commit by booking your tickets. Okay. That's what I'm asking you to do. Like commit by booking your tickets. Some of you guys are on that 90-day run to get yourself to full time. If you're on that 90-day run to get to be in full time, you should have already saved 25% of your income for the week, which for the last 2 or 3 weeks, which should be over $200, which means that now you can take that money and use that money, Elian, to invest in your plane ticket to get here. You're allowed to use that money to invest in yourself, not to pay your bills. Does that make sense? So utilize that money, pay for your ticket to get here. things are tight for you, call me. We'll figure out a plan. We'll figure out a way to get you down here. Honestly, if you drive, it's 18 hours straight through, pair up with a couple people, hop in a car and get down here. Whatever you need to do to get here, get here. Okay. It's very, very important. That is March 25th. The next thing is the Tampa Bay Leadership School. That is May 5th and 6th, I think. Hang on. Let me double check the dates. I believe it's May 5th and 6th. May 5th and 6th. Let me look at my calendar. Freya, please be quiet. Yeah, May 5th and 6th. It's the first weekend in May. It's called the Tampa Bay Leadership School. I'll let you figure out where it is. So it's in Tampa, Florida, right? So you need to come again. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get you out of the cold into Florida. But come down here again for that, guys. That's a big event. That's a multiple day training. Okay. Where it's like, for those of you that were around in January when we did the East Coast kickoff, it's like that, but in Florida. And I'll be honest with you, in Florida, the businesses are bigger, the people make more money, the base shops are bigger, the energy is different. I'm telling you, I'm not making that. I'm dead serious. Like, it's a different leadership school. Currently, our team is in the top 2 and 4 categories. And we have some of you all in the top 5 in your different categories that will be getting recognition at the event, but you will not get recognized if you do not come. Okay. They're not going to send you a trophy, put your name on the screen if you're not there to get it and to walk across the stage. So that being said, come down for that. Same thing. We'll do some type of contest for that next month. In April, we'll do some type of contest for an incentive to reimburse you for plane tickets, hotels. Like, we'll do an incentive where you can earn that. Okay, guys, and give me 1 second. Sorry, my children are being very loud 2 feet next to me and I can't think. Okay, and then last, guys, but definitely not least, last but definitely not least is there's a school in Michigan. And this one, I need to just find the dates real quick because the dates are set. We actually have a training, or not a training, a meeting in 45 minutes to finish planning this one. The weekend of the 23rd and 24th, that is in June, and that is in Detroit. It's at the same school, or sorry, the same church that the last one was at. So those of you guys that went in January, it's at the same place, okay? And that's January 23rd through 24th. So here's why, guys, here's why we're doing this. You build your business event to event to event, okay? You build your business by bringing people with. Some of you guys have no one on your team right now, nobody showing up on meetings. That's fine. I remember being there 2 years ago by myself at our first success school, alone with me and Taylor in the front row, sitting next to Andy, listening to Ian talk about burning the ships and going all in. And we did. And at the last leadership school, we had the 5th most tickets sold out of everybody. People that have been in the business for years, like decades, some of them. We had the 5th most tickets sold. And the reason I'm telling you that is because some of you guys are flirting with doing this thing for real. You're like, yeah, it sounds like a good idea. I'll just go like 5 miles an hour down the highway and hope I get there eventually. It's not gonna, no, you got to go all in. You got to make a decision. Guys, I was working 2 full-time jobs, this and the gym, for like 2 months. And I didn't need this anymore. Or then I didn't need the gym anymore. That's it. It's a little bit of chaotic madness in your life to get there. Okay. So how you explode your recruiting, I'm going to talk about that in just a second, but how you explode your cash flow and your team growth and people that stick and stay and keep showing up and you build a business is by getting people to events. Okay. Get there. If you can't come for whatever reason, do whatever you can to come. And if it's not possible, we'll figure out something to get a Zoom or a recording or something for you. But that doesn't mean you don't move your team. You get, but unless you've got like something medical, something like, guys, my sister's senior day is on the 25th for her volleyball game. And I straight up, I'm going after the event. Why? Because the event is building my business. I've watched her play volleyball before. I'm going to go watch her play volleyball today and probably tomorrow. Like, it's not that it's not important. It's that my business, what I'm building for longevity of my business, is more important to me than that. It's the commitment, guys. I'm not telling you to skip your kid's wedding or anything like that, right? But I am saying, like, pick and choose your battles. And you got to make this a priority because your team is going to know if it's a priority to you or not. And they're going to do half of what you do right. So if you're like, oh, I can't go, I think I got to trade my car in the next week. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. I can't put too many miles driving to the airport. Like your team ain't going to show up to the meeting. Okay, I'm just being honest. You have to make a commitment to show up at the meeting. And then we have basically 6 weeks between meetings. Okay. And what I want to challenge you guys to do is I want you to quadruple the amount of people you bring. So at the first one, if it's you and one other person, at the next meeting, you should bring 8 people with you. If it's you at the first one, you bring in 3 people to the next one. That gives you 6 weeks for everybody on their team to find 3. Does that make sense, guys? 6 weeks for everybody that's at the event to find 3 people. That's it. That's not hard, especially at the one in Michigan, if y'all are recruiting people in Michigan. So, all right. So how you explode your recruiting. Guys, in the Redemption Teachable, I don't know if you guys have ever used that or not. I know some of you know it exists, but some of you guys can't find the Zoom link that are watching this on YouTube, can't find your alarm button on your phone to wake up on time for the calls. So I just got to make sure you know that there is a Teachable link that gives you the ability to have all the things I'm about to talk about. Okay. So, guys, there is a little blue picture in there. Okay. This little blue picture that I'm posting in the Telegram chat right now. I want you guys to save that picture on your phone. Okay. Some of you guys are already doing this and you're like, oh my gosh, I thought you were going to give me something different. Guess what? It's not different. I've been doing it for 2 years. It still works. Okay. So, if you take this picture and if you have not yet posted this picture, you should post it. Okay. On your Facebook and tag your trainer. So let's Amber, Amber Smith, not Amber Lord. Sorry. Not picking on you this time. I'm sorry. I'm picking on Amber Smith. So Amber, is new. She's been in the business like a week and a half. You don't have to talk. I'm just using you as an example. Yesterday, she put the post on her Facebook and booked a couple appointments off of it. Okay. So the reason for that is because she hasn't done it yet. Okay. Now, what I would challenge you guys to do is every day for the next 30 days, I want you to get 3 people to post that blue picture for you on Facebook and tag you in it. That's it. 3 people. If you do that, guys, I promise you, your recruiting will explode. You will start bringing people on, getting people licensed. Like Josh and I were just talking about this earlier this morning. Josh will probably have 3 or 4 people licensed on his team before he's licensed, just because the way, like, it took him a while for the company to figure it out and everything like that. But he's gonna, and that's the same thing that happened with us. Before I got licensed, I think we had 5 people licensed on our team before we got licensed, just because of time. Like, I was super limited. So, and Taylor failed her test a couple times. I said that wrong. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. But so, guys, like, I want to challenge you guys, all I want you guys to be thinking about this month is, how do we get to 75 recruits as a team at the end of the month? We're at 12, I think it says on the scoreboards. I think we're at 14 bodies after splits. Let me look. I'm going to look it up so I don't lie to you guys. Hang on. But guys, nonetheless, like, we can do that. Like, y'all understand, we are a week into the month. It's a 5-week month. So the month for Primerica month doesn't end until like April 4th or something like that this month. Like, we got a long month. I really do believe that we can hit 100 recruits this month. I know for those of you that have been around for like the last 6 months, that's all I've been talking about. 100 by 100, 100 by 100, 100 by 100, 100 by 100. But the reality is, we didn't have the people in place to get to 100 by 100. We didn't have the leaders. We didn't have the people that knew what to do, how to close by themselves. It wasn't there, right? It's there now. Like, we have the people, we have the system, we have the people that know what to do. We have enough people showing up on meetings and trainings that we could definitely do that. But you have to take personal responsibility as to how many recruits are you going to get this month, not your team, you personally, right? Guys, and I'm telling you, like, you can tell that Taylor and I are sold out on this because we have 6 personal recruits already this month. We are 7 days into the month. We have 6 directs. Guys, I've been in the business for 2 years. Do you think I have more or less people to talk to than you? Probably less. Oh, Tammy, not more. I don't got more new people to recruit. I got less people. I've already ran through all my people a bunch of times on Facebook, but somehow it keeps happening, guys. And I'm just saying, I'm telling you that because we block ourselves, we limit ourselves on what we can accomplish, and we think that we're not capable of getting there. And I want to challenge you guys, like whatever that number is for you, where you're like, man, if I could recruit X amount of people this month, that would really show me that I can do this business. Like, how many people is that? Like, think about that for real. Like, how many people, put it in the Zoom chat, are you willing to commit to, come hell or high water, getting on your team this month? New recruits, new people in the business, directly recruited to you, not to your downline, not to your grandma that you recruited because you needed a recruit credit for a promotion, but to you that you're actually going to recruit. Elian said 3. Great job, Elian. Thank you for responding. I appreciate you. Karen, 10. Josh says 35. Let's go, Josh. 35 directs would break the state record. Kelly, 10.
We're doing it.
Here, ready? Let's look at this. Y'all want to see what the record is in Michigan? I'll show you. Hang on. Also, this will be our last month in Michigan, just FYI, on the leaderboard. So I got to figure out where the company records are. Company records, they're there. Can you guys see my screen or no? No, you can't. It's a different window. Hang on. Okay, now can you see that?
Yes.
Wait, what did I just do? Go back. Category, look up. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Below RVP. Michigan. Almost all of you on this call live in Michigan, correct? I think actually everyone except for Tammy does. All right, so let's look at a couple things. So let's look at solution numbers issued. What is that, recruits? I think that's recruits. Why do they call it solution numbers issued? That's annoying. Is that it? No, okay, that's not. What is that? I've literally never seen that category before. Submitted recruits. Okay, so the 1 month record is going to bother me because Jessica and Ben Powers broke it. So Jessica and Ben Powers have 118. So we had it in our base shop below RVP at 106. Jessica came back and took it, which is fine. She's from Andy's team. I'm cool with somebody from our little family taking that, but one of y'all got to go get that thing. But the personal record is 26. Okay. Josh, you said you're going to get 35. You're a district leader.
35. Yep.
So a district leader record is 18 personal. 18 direct recruits.
Let's go.
Those of you guys that are brand new senior reps, you're 1 by 1, you're a senior rep in the system. It's 15. If you're a brand new rep, so you're no promotions yet, you're super new, probably not licensed yet, it's 12. That's garbage. I know I did more than that, but I must have gotten promoted before that. Anyway, I know I got like 23 or 24. And then if you're a senior regional leader, that number is probably 26. Yeah, that's the 26. Oh, look at that. That is me. Oh, they did give me that record. Nice. I didn't expect that. I'm sorry. That was a surprise. I didn't know that was there. But guys, so like 26 is the record in the state. Someone go beat my record, please, and actually take the all titles record back. Okay. And then here's the RVP and above submitted recruits record. It's a lot. It's 174. 174 base shop recruits back in 2007. That's a crap ton of recruits, guys. But I believe that our team is capable of beating that. And then here's the submitted premium record for the month. I just want to show you guys this so you can see it's possible, because these are all Michigan records, right? Some of you guys are like, oh, it's Michigan. I don't know if we can do that. 129,000 in premium. $129,000 in premium. That's nuts in the base shop. 96,000 in personal production by Andy. Guys, it's possible. Whatever you want to accomplish, you can do it. Like the numbers that are being run in this company right now, like some of you can't even think to a 10th as big as that number of personal production. And these people doing it monthly. Tony and Shelly Naran, they're in California. And I'll be honest with y'all, they buy leads. They don't hide it. They don't care. They buy leads. They write almost 100 grand a month in premium every month, like clockwork. Like every month, 100,000 in premium. It's nuts. Right now, I'll show you where they're at right now. let's see, competition scoreboard, production leaders. If there's anything I know how to do, Amber, it's figure out how to win contests. Okay. So if you go to, oh, what did I broke it. North American leaders, premium, wait, yeah, premium, RVP, all titles. Is there personal premium on here? Whatever, we'll go with premium for now. Y'all don't have to watch me look at the scoreboard if you're not feeling it, but okay. So March 10th, they're a week and a half into the business or into the month. Can someone unmute themselves and read how much personal premium they've written in the last 10 days, please?
Is that what you have highlighted?
34,000.
Yeah, $34,000 in personal premium. Guys, that's stupid. I hope you understand how dumb that is. They're at 110%. They're actually senior national sales directors, but they're at 110% commission. So 34,000 times 1.1 is 37 grand times 0.75. That's $28,000 in 10 days that they've made off their own personal pen. And there might be some chargebacks in there, so it might be a little bit left. But guys, this is the scoreboard that I want us, that I'm focusing on right now for our team, is not Minnesota. No one lives in Minnesota. Is Team Cash. Where's Team Cash? Team Cash. All titles, RVP and above. Where's my Team Cash at? There it is. Okay. This is how much money y'all are making. Okay. So as you can see, I'm the only one that's really submitted any business this month. Ellie, and you closed something, right? Yeah, you got paid $57. We should be on there. Anyway, guys, I'm trying to be up here like we are. Like, I want you guys making money. You understand that this is how much money you all are making without the leader. So how much money you are making without me present, taking my cash out of the thing. Y'all, like, you make $1,000 and you're in the top 5. Granted, it's a week into the, it's 2 days into the cash flow for March. So I know it says March 10th, but the cash flow started on the 9th. Started yesterday, was the first day for cash. So don't look at this and be like, nobody's making any money. It's been 2 days and there's already 4 people that have made over $1,300. Okay, guys, I'm telling you, like, we got to go get after it, guys. We got to go get so big on this scoreboard, on this leaderboard. It should say our name all over the place. Like, you guys got to take some personal pride in getting your name on that leaderboard and never letting it go away again. Like, people should know who you are. They should know our team. They should know what's going on here by your production and your cash flow. And every time that you're at an event, you're walking across the damn stage and they're like, who the hell is this Josh guy? Who is Kelly? Who is Amber? What's Ellie and Karen? Who are these people? Like, what is going on over there? You gotta get so big right now that they just cannot ignore our organization and what we're doing. I really believe we are right there. I believe that we are right there, but it takes a little bit of focus. Guys, get 3 people to post